It's a place to wander. It's a place to run around and see animals. For a fifth grader, the experience is a camping trip, and it's a time to bond with their fellow students, and it's also a time to see their teacher in a different light, and for the teacher to see the kids in a different way.
Actually, it formed through a group of concerned citizens who were interested in outdoor education.
Were they Arlington citizens?
Arlington citizens. They saw the tremendous development occurring in Arlington and realized that there would never be room for a large outdoor facility for school children living within Arlington County.
Phoebe Hall Nippling, she was the one who spearheaded the drive, or had the original dream for the Outdoor Lab program, and it was an experiment that people said couldn't be done, and it's now proving to be quite successful.
So the Outdoor Lab is 231 acres here in Fauquier County. One of our acres is the pond that you see. We've got meadow areas where the children will study forest progression. We have our cottage. That includes our dining area for the students. It also includes a living room, prep area for adults with an adult restroom. Then we have a relatively new addition to the property, which is the animal lab and classroom area, which is our emergency sleeping area should the weather prove inclement. We have our tent pad area for the camping trip. And then we also include public restrooms for the kids as well. The signature event we have is our fifth grade overnight. So when parents come out, they should expect to be outdoors, to realize that the weather can be unpredictable, to expect to sleep in tents with 10 to 12 of their new best friends.
So as much as we can, we do sleep outdoors, but there are occasions where it's a very heavy rain and it's not safe. The chaperone ratios during the day, we follow a ratio of 10 students for 1 adult. And then for overnight, we have 5 students to 1 adult, or 2 adults for those 10 students.
I think it's important so people can be safe, and the more chaperones there are, the easier it is to keep track of all the kids.
If you come as a chaperone, expect to work and be tired, but also expect to have a really fun time and get to see your child interacting with their classmates and learning a lot of hands-on things.
Yep.
Specifically with teaching, they remember the content really well from learning it hands-on. And then also it helps to build a sense of community in the classroom.
The teachers and the school get to inform the decision of which tent groups need to go together, what adults should be in each tent, because those are the people that know the students and the community the best. We do have tent pads that we give to everybody. We have extra sleeping bags. We have wool blankets. There's always an administrator in the cottage, so if anybody needed anything in the middle of the night, we are always accessible.
There's a couple of doses of free time on day 1 and then again on day 2. And that's where our kids get to do things like go out in rowboats, do some fishing, check out snake feeding in our animal lab. And again, we need parents to kind of help us staff those activities.
We work on a buddy system, so anywhere they go, in fact, anytime during the day, they go with a buddy. So if they have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, they check in with their chaperone, they go with their buddy, and they come back and check in with their chaperone.
What we jokingly tell our parents is they're deputized as unofficial outdoor lab staff. And so that's where we'll hit up our chaperones to help us in terms of getting food on the table for the kids and the adults who are on hand, as well as the cleanup. The same goes for the next morning when we have our world famous donut breakfast.
And we do have parents ask, like, can they bring a bottle of wine for after students go to bed? And we can't have that. We follow the same rules, so there's no alcohol. Every once in a while, somebody asks, can they bring their family pet to sleep out with them in the woods? And we don't allow dogs on site or pets on site as well.
We handle all ability levels and all levels of comfort with the outdoors. We've got folks who have never grilled a hot dog on an open fire before, aren't really comfortable sleeping outdoors. And I would say to parents who are sort of on the fence or thinking about it, remember, we're professionals out here. This is a great institution that's been around a long time.
I was nervous as well. I kind of waited till the last minute, but they needed chaperones and I decided to do it. I was a little hesitant, but I've been having a great time. I've met a lot of great parents. I've got to know some of my daughter's classmates a lot better, so it's been a fun opportunity.
If you're really nervous, you can ask one of your parents to chaperone. And if you're nervous with the animals, they'll stay away. Because it's such a big group, they're more scared of you than you are scared of them.
It's really fun, and you get to do a lot of new activities.
I have to say, everybody on departure always leaves with a smile on their face. They don't want to leave. They say it's the best day they've ever had.
Get ready to see a lot of happy students and know that some of the memories they make are going to be like memories they'll have for their life, and they're some of the best memories of their education.
By the way, if anyone's interested, you can volunteer.